that the game that they're delivering to us is not $1 billion project. It's not $1 million experience. It's more like $1.50 and a grilled cheese sandwich. That's what it's more like. Fun fact, 2Kers. NBA 2K and Take-Two Interactive have made billions of dollars off of your microtransactions. And you think, hey, so what, man? Let me spend my money how I want to spend my money. So what? I spend the extra 100 or 200, sometimes even more on the game that I really enjoy playing. Probably the only game that I actually play out there. So what? Let me spend my money how I want to spend it. I feel you. But we got to start thinking collectively. Because right now it's coming to a point where we're consistently getting the same product over and over each year with the same exact problems. How is that possible? Where does that money? Why is it those millions upon millions or even billions of dollars not being reinvested into this product to think that if you give the user a much better product, they'd have a much better experience? Word of mouth starts spreading and much more people are playing the game. That's naturally how business works. But 2K is giving less and getting more. The reason why it bothers me so much is because we have had a better experience already, and it was years ago. NBA 2K16 was one of the best 2Ks in my opinion, hands down. And then now, like, being that we have already had that experience, you would think as a development company and having a creative mind that you're gonna say, well, if we already presented this experience, and I kind of feel like the development team's hands are somewhat tied and they're working against marketing and against investors more so than anything. Because I can't imagine, I'm a creative mind, and I can't imagine myself using this is my art and still presenting this type of product with this many problems upon release and then playing catch up after every single release. Imagine you go out and you buy a 4K TV, and when you purchase that 4K TV, they tell you here's a service and a maintenance warranty because you're gonna need to bring it back in a month because we're gonna have to fix it. Imagine that for a second, because that's what we do with 2K every single year. They drop an unfinished product. Now, there's a multi-billion-dollar company generating millions upon millions of dollars solely off of your transactions, which make more money and generate more revenue for the company than the actual sale of the product. Take that in, food for thought for you guys, yeah. So you're thinking, hey, it's my money though. So what? I want to buy a $15,000 sweater or a $20,000 VC sweater. So what? Let me spend my money how I want to spend my money. I get it, y'all. I'm not knocking y'all. Go ahead and spend the money on the game that you enjoy, but please take into consideration that the game that they're delivering to us is not $1 billion project. It's not $1 million experience. It's more like $1.50 and a grilled cheese sandwich. That's what it's more like. You see, 2K has no lack or shortage of ideas and concepts to introduce and implement into the game. What they do lack is follow through. They lack follow through when they implement these new ideas and concepts into the game, which is why the game does not seem balanced, because it's not a matter of introducing a badge, but finding out how a particular badge will affect all aspects of gameplay dynamics as it should. Whether it's a defensive badge, offensive badge, playmaking badge, is going to affect all aspects of gameplay dynamics on both offense and defense. Basketball fundamentals, break it down to its core, have a foundation, so that way we could kind of build off of that foundation and continue moving forward. You don't need to continually implement these new concepts if what you have already hasn't been followed through. Follow through on what you have, because we really enjoyed NBA 2K16 universally. I don't think there's any players out there that can say they dislike the game. We've had tigers, lions, and bears already. We've had jetpacks. Bring them back. Reintroduce the fun and revive 2K. It's gonna start with us keep in mind that it's going to start with us. We gotta force the follow through. And the 2K community is one of the most highly opinionated communities or gaming communities out there. All we gotta do is keep on that gas and keep them on their toes. I hope you guys found this video helpful and or informative, and if you did, please consider dropping a like. Don't forget to catch us live later on today. We would love to have you come through right here on YouTube. We're also on Twitch and we're on Facebook. We live stream simultaneously on 3 different platforms. Come on through. We would love to have you. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing, as we're gonna have a ton of next gen content coming your way. I'll catch you guys on the next video. Easy, y'all.